For the past several months, the 12 News I-Team has reported on problems with fiber optic construction in the valley. But now the city of Phoenix has voted to approve a fiber project of its own. Thanks so much for joining us. For 12 News at 10, I'm Kariba Devine.
And I'm Troy Hayden. Mark's off tonight. When some East Valley residents got their fiber, the contractors made a huge mess, from damaged driveways to destroyed sewer lines. 12 News journalist Bianca Bono, though, live in Phoenix tonight. So hopefully this has a different outcome, Bianca.
Yeah, Phoenix says they're taking a different approach. They are aware of what residents out in the East Valley have been going through, but they said they still want to bring that higher speed internet to residents here in Phoenix. So they said they've built a pretty strong oversight process and added more transparency to hopefully minimize those problems.
Passes 9-0.
The Phoenix City Council voting unanimously to bring fiber optic internet to its residents.
I think this is very well needed in our city.
It's a vote months in the making, postponed multiple times, as the council became aware of issues in neighboring cities stemming from fiber construction.
We also were responding to a very important series of stories on Channel 12.
12 News exposing some of the problems plaguing Gilbert. During installation of the fiber optic cabling, multiple residents' homes were flooded with sewage water after sewer lines were destroyed by construction crews.
It was all flooded with sewer chocolate water.
Others say their properties were left damaged.
I work from home, so of course I welcome faster internet, but not at this expense.
The most frustrating part, residents said there was little to no accountability taken by the companies involved in the project or by town leaders.
The town of Gilbert is not taking any accountability. They said that the utilities companies have the right of way to our property.
Those frustrations have not gone unnoticed in Phoenix.
Given recent publicized incidents in the region, the city has created a new utility inspection pre-construction meeting form.
Phoenix will require all contractors and subcontractors working a fiber project to provide Registrar of Contractor and Arizona business license information in a pre-construction meeting. And they'll reserve the right to revoke their permits if issues arise. Fiber companies will also have to comply with the city's pavement restoration policies.
There are people out there that are doing work that don't know what they're doing.
The city has also had meetings with the Communication Workers of America after the union raised concerns about unqualified workers performing these complicated installations.
I think the city of Phoenix took the first step on letting the residents know who's working on the right-of-way, who's working in the streets.
After those stipulations and safeguards were outlined, the City Council voted to approve the project with the goal of offering higher speed internet to Phoenicians while maintaining transparency as it happens.
That was one of the items we learned from neighboring cities. When there's a problem, you have to be able to find the responsible party right of way and address it.
And there are several fiber companies that showed up to today's meeting saying they are willing to accept Phoenix's terms and they still want to move forward here. Other large companies, though, like AT&T's Gigapower and Google Fiber, they say they're not so sure yet. We're live in Phoenix tonight. Bianca Bono, 12 News.
All right, Bianca, thank you for that. Tonight, the search continues for 14-year-old Landon Peru, who never came home from his Peoria school on Monday. Earlier tonight, a team of volunteers searched Pioneer Community Park near 83rd Avenue and Olive. He was last seen at Desert Harbor Elementary School. 12 News spoke with Landon's mother, who said that his entire family is desperate to find him. She says that he's suffering from depression after his mom's recent battle with breast cancer, and she wants him to know that he is loved and wants him to come home.
It's unlike him. Landon, please, if you're seeing this, please, you're not in trouble. Just please come home. Sorry.
Feel free to talk to him. There's a chance he is.
Please, Landon, please, I promise you're not in trouble. I just want you to be okay.
12 News has also learned that people reported seeing Landon both at Pioneer Park and at a nearby gas station yesterday. Anyone with information is asked to call 911.
Hundreds of people gathered in Tucson today to pay their respects to 12-term Congressman Raul Grijalva, who died of cancer 2 weeks ago at the age of 77. 4 dozen current and former members of Congress from both sides of the aisle were there, including former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi. The El Casino Ballroom, the site of a celebration of life afterwards, and many expressed a common feeling about Grijalva.
Oh, he was just a down-to-earth person, probably the most down-to-earth person I've ever met, especially within his capacity.
He's represented all of us in terms of people who are of lower economic means and people who may be sometimes marginalized. So I admire his morals and his ethics.
In some news today as to who may replace Grijalva in Congress, the Arizona Secretary of State Adrian Fontes announced he would not run for his District 7 seat. He was expected to, or at least was thinking about it. Grijalva's daughter, Adelita Grijalva, has not yet said if she will run for her father's seat.
12 News is dedicated to keeping you and your family safe around water. And tonight we have a story that is nothing short of a miracle. A 1-year-old little boy is back on his feet after nearly losing his life in a drowning incident earlier this month.
And today that boy and his family got to thank the first responders who helped save his life. 12 News journalist Chase Golightly spoke with them.
Weeks after he nearly lost his life, this 1-year-old was able to meet those who helped him. A moment the family and first responders didn't think would happen after all they went through.
Usually these calls don't always end up the way we want them to.
It was earlier this month when Phoenix police officer Alan Holscher got the call of a child found unresponsive in a backyard jacuzzi. The back gate to the water left open.
I got there to a very chaotic scene.
He remembers sprinting to the back of the home and seeing the boy getting CPR by his father. The situation grim.
Completely unresponsive.
Holscher ran to the front of the house while also doing CPR on the boy until firefighters arrived, rushing him to Banner Thunderbird Medical Center. Rahul Chawla, a doctor in the pediatric ER, says the boy had no pulse and put in a medically induced coma. Having a conversation with the parents no one wants to have.
I had to have the talk with them to say, I don't know what's going to happen. I can't tell you if he's going to survive.
But as the days went by and doctors continued to work on the child, he got better and better. After about 2 weeks, he was finally released.
You couldn't have written a more perfect scenario for this child.
Chawla said there were several factors that played into him surviving, from family and first responders performing CPR quickly to the jacuzzi water being cold.
This is protective for the brain. Had this been July or August when everyone's swimming pools turn into bath water, the outcome might not have been the same, likely would not have been the same.
On Wednesday, everyone involved in this chaotic situation able to see the child they saved and his family together again.
Knowing that family's whole and not missing a piece means a lot to me and to the firefighters.
A moment they will always remember.
To see them today with their son healthy and fully recovered is just amazing, and the family's so happy, and they're just a blessed family, and it's just really great to see that.
In Phoenix, Chase Golightly, 12 News.
So happy to see him doing well. Chase, thank you. And for some more life-saving water safety tips, you can visit 12news.com/waterwatch.